what is going on? I know it's been a while since I made my last video, but I have been cooking up in the background. More importantly, the burning question everyone has been asking, are we back in a bull cycle? In this video, I'll be breaking down exactly my thoughts on the market, explaining to you whether we are back in the bull market or not. Now, without further ado, let's go straight into it. Also, just before I go into it, you're going to want to watch the video until the end because I'm offering something special for you guys. So make sure you stay tuned. Now, monthly time frame. Wow, we've printed a very nice bullish candle so far. Where are we heading next? A lot of people are saying that we're back in. We're back in the bull cycle and we're looking to move higher. Now, what I would like to see specifically, and this should answer your question, is if we are in a bull market, I want to see something very, very specific. Like right now, what we can see is prices moving to the downside. Down here, this is a confirmed bear market. Just because we've had this bullish price action right here doesn't mean that we're back in already. What I would like to see is confirmation. What does that confirmation look like? Well, a change in the state of delivery on the higher time frame. What does that mean? We can see the swing points down here. Here's your swing high, here's your swing low. Essentially, what I'd like to see on the higher time frame above the daily, on the weekly time frame, also the monthly time frame, I want to see a change in the state of delivery. So essentially what I'd like to see is a weekly bullish candles closing above this key level, 82,700. If we get weekly closes above this key level, we're likely going to continue the cycle to the upside and the bottom has been printed. Having said that, we can also look at this on the flip side because what we can do is sweep this liquidity. We can sweep the liquidity on the weekly time frame. And what does that mean? Once we swept that liquidity, we may just come back in. We may just come back in and continue moving to the downside, taking out this liquidity area here at 57K. So that's the very first thing that I'm looking at right now. Now, I have been in a position from the lows at 58K and I've taken out a lot of profit on the way up. And my main target down here is this level down here. Now, even if we don't get here, I've closed most of my position already. Now, this is a swing trade that I'm in right now. The most important question is how can we make money on this move to the upside to this level down here at 82K? Let's go straight into the hourly time frame. What I'd like to show you in the hourly time frame is some key things because what we can see down here is on the move up that we've been having, we've got the impulse, price comes in to a fair value gap. We've got the impulse, price comes in to a fair value gap. Even down here, we had the impulse, price comes back in to a fair value gap. So we've had 1, 2, 3 potentials for an entry right now. And right now we've got another impulse to the upside. If we can create this fair value gap down here, essentially what I would like to see is price come into the fair value gap and we'll look for the longs to the upside to 82K. It's as simple as that. That's all you need to know on the lower time frame to take a position to the upside. Now, just to caveat, I am not a financial advisor and I'm not offering you financial advice. Anything that I'm saying to you right now are my personal trades. You will likely lose all of your money. Now, going on the lower time frame, let's go on the 5-minute very quickly. I don't normally show this on my YouTube videos, but if we just zoom in to the 5-minute, when we had this move up on the 19th and the 20th, we had this rally to the upside. We broke out of this area that we've been in for a very, very long time. Now, once we broke out of it, right, price just continued pumping to the upside. Where could we have got in? Now, this for me was a confirmed change in the state of delivery. When we see this, we are ready to take long positions, right? So what do we want to see next? Well, essentially what we want to see next is clean price delivery. We had this move to the downside, we had a move back up, right? Price started consolidating. Once we consolidated, what do we have down here? A fair value gap. There's your entry. There's your long position. You can put your stop loss below here if you want to, or you can, if you want, have it below down here. I would ideally put it below down here. Where are we targeting? Well, we will be targeting some key areas. Let's get in our fib. Let's go on the 4-hour very quickly. Let's get the fib on. Let's zoom right in. Where are we targeting? We've got a fib from the highs to the lows. There we go. That's our target there, 73K. Of course, we can look at liquidity on the left down here. You can see key areas. Those are your areas of target right now. Now, I know we are pumping to the upside, and a lot of people are having FOMO, especially if they're not in positions right now. Now, you need to be patient because this could just be a pullback in a bear market right now. Just zooming out on the daily time frame, you can clearly see that we are trending to the downside. We've had accumulation down here. Could this be manipulation? Could this be the manipulation that we were waiting for after this accumulation? Manipulation and the distribution could be to the downside. Now, if you do not understand what this means, in fact, I have linked in the description below my exact strategy, my 3 key criteria that I use every single time I take a trade. All you need to do is click on that link, go to the website, put your name in and your email, and you will receive an email directly to your inbox, and you will get my blueprint to my strategy. Also, if you read the email carefully, you will have something special. Now, coming back onto this, clearly what we can see down here is the accumulation, manipulation, the possibility of the distribution. I am still pretty bearish as things stand right now. This doesn't really put me off just yet. What I would like to see, as I mentioned to you, is the weekly close above this key area. What are we rejecting off right now? Well, we've got this OTE level down here, and we've got this daily level liquidity down here as well. If we can, on the 1 hour, print this fair value gap, we'll move to the upside. Stop loss below the lows down here. Fantastic. It's a high risk trade, but it could work out to the upside. And if we are back in the bull cycle, this will be a great trade to hold on to. Now, having said that, what am I looking at in terms of a short position? Well, essentially what I want to see to the downside are 2 things. The first thing is if we can sweep this level down here. If we come in and sweep this level, I would look on the lower time frame for a change in the state of delivery. So essentially, I want to look for a short position to the downside like that. Now, if we don't come in to this level down here and we begin to reverse from these regions down here, what do I want to see? Let's go on the 4 hour. Essentially, this is pretty bullish right now. I want to see price accumulate first, a sweep off these highs down here. Price comes below, retrace into a key level, and I will take a short to the downside. Now, this is more of a higher risk setup. Essentially, what you would want to do is, if you want to take this position, is higher risk, but what you would like to do if you miss this move is get in on the moves whilst we're moving to the downside. Similarly to how we had 3 positions to the upside down here, what we want to see is the move to the downside first, confirming that we're moving to the downside now, and then get in on these positions down here, similarly to how I described these positions down here to you. So overall, coming back on the higher time frame, are we back in the bull cycle? Like I said to you, I want to see confirmation closures above 82,700. Once we get closures above this on the weekly timeframes, we will begin to shift our narrative to the upside. Now, there's one very important thing that you need to understand. Do not get sucked into the social media hype. A lot of people right now are saying that we're back in, and a lot of people are FOMOing in positions right now. Now, I would highly recommend that you just stay away from that and have 1 or 2 people that you follow and you trust and stick with that analysis. Now, again, I've linked the website in the description below. Click onto it, get my blueprint of my strategy straight into your inbox. And if you like these types of videos, I do weekly videos in the crypto market. If you're interested, consider subscribing, smash that like button, drop a comment if this is useful to you, and I'll see you in the next video.